That's interesting because it did not change the thumbnail whatsoever. It sucks. That really, really sucks. Man. What's happening, everybody, man? I am doing the most random of random lives right now. And it's really, bro, because it's just been a day. I have a bunch of craziness going on. And I did not get to do my normal decant dive. So, just a little bit of background here. Decant dives are normally kind of set up and reserved for like like Wednesdays normally, where I'll just gotta dive into like my decant stuff. And I didn't do it today because I was running so much and I had so much had going on. So I was like, because I moved it from Wednesday to today, and then I had all kind of crazy stuff going on. So that's what it is. Kicks, what's going on, man? I caught some of your live, man. Um, with old girl, man. I was like, uh, I just stepped in for a quick sec on Instagram. I'll be in and out all the time, man. I wanted to ask you, bro, what you thought of the which one was it that I sent you? The mezcal anejo. Because one of the things that Kelly, I had told her, yeah, I was on the show. I clipped out the episode that we did with SB, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I get that. It's more of a spring, not really made for the summer. However, I got something new that I'm cooking up that's gonna be made for that kind of weather." And she sent me mezcal azul, and matter of fact, let me go ahead and pick this thing up. So, oh man, whew, it sounds like a ooh, but that ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she sent me this mezcal azul, and man, that thing is fresh. Man, this thing is fresh. It smells like clear blue skies and rainwater. It's hard to describe, bro. But then you still get like a little bit of a booziness out of it. So it's good, man. Joel, what's going on, Sensei? It says, "Center today was Issey Miyake Cell Dissy. Center today will be Amaru Weststone." I've got Cell Dissy on the way right now, as a matter of fact. I've been intrigued by that profile, so I pulled the trigger on it maybe about a week or so ago, I believe, when Fergus Buy got it back in stock. So I should have it Tuesday. Amaru Weststone's another one that I got to get into, man. J Tell is the truth. That frag you said with the mezcal was amazing. I need to buy, bro. Holla at Kelly, man. She's amazing, bro. Matter of fact, she not only has that, she sent me one of the things that they've been popping with these mezcal anejo sets. With all of her sets, actually, she's got the little. I don't even know if this is gonna focus because it's so small. But come on, focus in. That's that bull. Why is it? Oh, because my face is in the way. It ain't gonna focus if my face is there. Yeah, this is way too small. Oh well, it'll do the Kelly and Jones part. It's doing some focus issues. She's got some focus issues tonight. Kind of like me. But the roller balls, like she's got the small little oil roller balls. Nah, I just couldn't get that one to focus. So I don't know how I'm gonna get this one to focus. Oh, my camera having some issues tonight. That's what it is. Because I was trying to do something earlier and it wouldn't focus. It's only on YouTube though, because it's not doing it everywhere else. Like when I did a video a little while ago that I was recording and it didn't do it. Since IRL, what's going on, man? What's going on? What is happening? You said, where's the best place to buy decants? Oh man, there's a bunch of different places you can buy decants, man. Hell, I even sell them usually for about $4, depending on what I got in the collection. Everything that you see on the videos, I have available for like $4, with the exception of like the Virtus. I had somebody looking for Carlisle tonight, and I think I am out of Carlisle. But Virtus, I think the Gentleman Society, and one other one I got to look up there, but they're like $5. But the most of them are $4. If you don't go through me, I go through Scent Split a lot, and I go through Scent Rush. Scent Rush is guy from Louisiana. He's out in Hammond, man, and he actually has a lot more of the high end stuff. Scent Split will have kind of a mix of niche and designer, and they will have some of the dupe clone fragrances in their arsenal. They have a few at least. You said, do I have a direct line to her? Yeah, I'm on I could holler at her, man. Chat her up on Instagram too, man. If you look her up on Instagram, Kelly and Jones, just say, hey, Gator was, telling me about some of the stuff that you got, you know, and man, she'll be nice to you, man. She's real cool. She is super talented as far as like perfumery goes, and she takes it serious, man. Like she's having fun while she's doing it, which you want a perfumer to do. You want them to have fun while they're doing what they're doing, man. And she, like right now, I think she's in Mexico. Basically like having these mezcal cocktails and agave at an agave farm and stuff. So she's like literally out and about trying to collect the fragrance notes and the fragrance stories to put into those bottles, man. Scent of the day, Zaharo Citrine. Okay, Citrine is one of those that I have coming up in the Decant Dive. I'm doing a couple of the Zaharoffs on the Decant Dive, and believe it or not, Seraphine Blue, I'm going through decants of that like crazy. I love Aurum. My wife hates Aurum. She says it's too medicinal. But I've smelled a lot of Zahara fragrances. One of my favorites is sitting right in here, man. Second Soul, that Justin Copeland joint. I have 10 mils of Second Soul right there. And I am upset about my camera, bro. The fact that my camera is not focusing is pissing me off. But yeah, so I have 10 mils of Second Soul and 10 mils of the Immortals in here. But to say that I've smelled all these Zaharoffs, I've never smelled Citrine. And Citrine seems like that should have been the one that was the most up my alley. But I got it right here. So I'm waiting for the decant dive to actually smell Citrine. And I'm excited about it. I am definitely excited about it, man. Mo, welcome to Mo's, as my guy Randy would say. What's going on, man? Oh, you know what? I think I figured out what the problem is here. I think I figured out why my camera is having such a hard time. Give me just 2 seconds. We're not doing that. I think the red light is throwing it off a little bit. Bing. All right, let's change the colors of the lights. Let's get it. All right. And because I noticed that the color gradient, and you guys might not have noticed this, the color gradient that I'm looking at right now was changing, and it kept going up and down and up and down, and I'm like, well, that's not good. Definitely don't need that happening. And I think it's because the saturation from that red comes across a little bit differently. All right, let me try this now. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Oh, that technical brain right there. Need to be working in IT. But yeah, these are the I'll break it out again because I showed it to you guys, but now you can actually see what they look like, man. These are little oil balls, little oil droppers, man. And when I say that these, man, this is the mezcal anejo kicks, and my wife loves it um in this form because she just kind of just cut just a little roll here, a little roll there. This stuff lasts all day on her skin, and actually lasts all day on my skin too. That's why I snatched it from her. Yeah, I did. But shout out to Kelly, man. Y'all go check her site out, kellyandjones.com. Go check her site out, see the stuff that she has available. She's got some really nice sample packs on there too. And then she's got a whole bunch of new stuff dropping, but I'm a fan of the older stuff too. Mezcal Anejo, Mezcal Verde, I don't see on the site anymore, but it was almost like if you had booze and green Irish treat. Mezcal Roja, which was it's like a cacao and tequila, and that's good too. So she got some bangers, and then she does like wine spritzer fragrances. Like her whole thing is literally finding fragrances to pair with different like cocktails and wines. I was just looking right quick. You say thief. Yeah, that's what she's saying. But she's good because I tend to, you know, support her and make sure she's got her stuff. Like, I'm always putting her nose on something, and like what Coach Dream Sunset, the Latafa Quima, um, a bunch of other things that I got in there for. So I'm always trying to put her on some stuff, you know, and she appreciates it, which is cool. But yeah, man, I literally was just coming on here to tell y'all guys that I am not doing a decant dive today. I mean, it's late at night. Of course, I'm not doing a decant dive today, but it's coming. It's coming. I think I'm going to actually schedule it for this Wednesday coming up. And I think that's how I'm going to start doing them from now on. I'm just going to go ahead and schedule the decant dives so that, you know, it is on the schedule. I just come in, plug it, and play, you know. By the way, set of the day, um, Armoff Odyssey Aqua. So I like this a lot. It's Invictus Platinum, but it just feels like it's not as deep. It doesn't have the same like density. It doesn't have all of the nuance that Invictus Platinum does. And I love Invictus Platinum. What this does is I feel like it freshens up the profile a little bit. It's like I said, it's not as dense, and sometimes that could be a good thing. Not as complex, and that can be a good thing. It for the price point of $35, $35, it's an easy grab and reach, spray it on, and get to go. And you're gonna smell good. It actually lasts a pretty good bit of time too, man. I was impressed when I first put this on about how well this thing performed. And this is one that I like because it activates in the heat too. So when you walk outside in the heat, it will kind of start to pop off your skin again. I like it. I like it a lot. This is gonna be a great summer um fragrance wear scenario, man, because I'm looking at like 5 of the fragrances that are sitting up there on that wall right now that I have been itching to wear for the summer, man. Mandarino de Sicilia, the Still Life in Rio, Um, the Coconut Lagoon. Let's see, the Jean Low Vibe and Penis Orin. Those two are like I'm really excited to see what they're gonna bring for this summer. Um, just because I don't know if they're as good as what people are saying, as far as performance wise, but we're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see. Penis Orin is really good. I like that. John Low Vibe is really good. I actually have videos on those that'll be dropping this week. I'm gonna do like a fresh fragrance video, but I got to get the other ones out of the way. Vintage is gonna be dropping Tuesday. The Royal Blend Vintage video will be Tuesday. And then which one is coming after that? I'm looking at my wall. Um, It'll probably be Penis Orin. Penis Orin is coming after that, and then Jean Lo Vibe is coming after that. I've already recorded the reviews on all three of those. They're just in editing right now. And then I got Lacelle Dissy coming in. That's one I'm going to be kind of spending some time with, getting some wares on. And then I'll go ahead and get the review done on that one. I'm gonna actually, hopefully, it'll be warm enough where I can get some good wares on this Mezcal Azul as well this week. Um, do y'all want me to do this review on Terre de Mez on EDP Intense? Because I really like that. It was on a DCAT dive not too long ago, and I picked it. I went ahead and picked up the bottle and I really like it, but I've only gotten to wear it like once. Um, Hopefully, I'll get to kind of wear it in the office a little bit. But yeah, I'm wondering, should I even do a full review on it, because the space is kind of flooded right now with reviews on that on Terre de Mez EDP Intense. So I'm not even sure I should even do a full review on it, to be honest, because there's so many of the reviews out there. But you got Mo said it today, Passion Island for me and my daughter. We rocked it. Man, look, that has to be cool. If you could actually wear the same fragrance as your daughter, y'all just say, you know what, let's just spray it on and roll out. Y'all have a whole scent ambiance when y'all traveling into a space. That's actually really cool. Um, but yeah, so I got Marcel DSC coming. I actually got Siren Blue Caviar coming too. Ross was telling me, he was talking about that one. He was talking about that one, and I know he likes the black caviar, but I was telling him, hey, look, I'm that blue caviar is more of my speed. So I went ahead and was like, let me go ahead and cop a bottle of that. So that is on the way. And then shoot, I have something. Oh, Joel, my guy. Aqua, not Aqua, Fig Me Up it went live on Joma Shop. I remember I had been sitting there waiting on that thing to go live on Joma Shop since like December when they first loaded the SKU on Joma Shop. And on Tuesday, it went live, and Sync Terror went live. Which Sync the Terror is actually one that I got in my decant dive for this week, because this week's decant dive is Sync Terror and Juicebox Feeling Chill. Um, but yeah, so they're live. They're live on Joma Shop right now. It's got that 1 to 2 week lead time. Y'all know how that goes. But the 4 ounces retailing at 104. So yeah. SB, what's going on with you, man? I'm over here messing around in your time. I had to come in here and tell folks, man, about this decant dive I didn't do today. I had to tell them about this decant dive I didn't get to do today, but it's coming. I'm gonna schedule it for Wednesday, and I may just add a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get out of the way, because Harlem Brands is going to be not this week, but the week after that is Harlem Brands, and then Trace. Well, take that back. Day three is this week coming up. It's just 3 cents from day three, and then Harlem Brands will be the week after that because I'm trying to set up an interview um, with them. Hopefully that'll go through. That'll come through, and so it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Looking forward to getting my nose on, and it sucks because I have these decals that are sitting there and they're just itching to be smelled and I can't do it. Um there's a couple I cracked open, man. Ex Vetiver. I just went ahead and opened up Ex Vetiver, man, and I got a few words on it and it's coming. It's I was already like, let me get it. Let me get it. So Ex Vetiver is definitely coming. That's another one I told Ross. He was talking about the new those popular. They're not new. I think they dropped in 2019. Those the Capri Sun boxes from Paco Rabanne, and I was like, now you're gonna make me buy it because it's like plum and liquor. So that makes me want to buy them. But yeah, the that last one is definitely like an influence. I got influenced on that one. But I'm about to go ahead and pop off of here, guys. Man, look, I am happy that I got to spend a little bit of time with everybody, man, and tell y'all about what was going on. I'm about to go ahead and jump off of here. The Hall of Fame is tonight. This is my Super Bowl weekend. This is WrestleMania weekend. So if you were looking at my TV right now, I've got the Hall of Fame broadcasting on the big screen over here right now. So I am super excited about getting a chance to see the matches this weekend. I'm probably gonna go live a couple times this weekend because WrestleMania. I always have to talk about the cards. So night one and then night two, and I may end up on my guy Dre on Wheels 11:30 podcast, man, because we may be talking wrestling. Usually they'll invite he'll send the invite and be like, hey, come on through, man. So we can talk about this card. So I'm probably gonna jump on a live, probably gonna jump on a live with him and see what's going on. We actually had an interview that was like a big one with the curtain call kids. The guy you ever seen? If you don't know anything about WWE, man, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now. But the guy, the video that came out with the curtain call with Razor Ramon, Kevin Nash, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, where they all kind of embraced in the ring and broke kayfabe, and it was this really, really big deal in the wrestling community. And Triple H got punished, didn't win King of the Ring. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall had left to go form the Outsiders. It was this huge event. We got to interview the guys who took the took the video, and we got to watch the original video. Like they queued it up backstage so me and Drake could watch it, man. And you know, that was I was geeking out, man. So if there's anything that will make me geek out like fragrances is, it's wrestling. So I'll be looking forward to getting into that. That's all I got, guys. Peace out to everybody that's out there, and happy WrestleMania weekend. I'll see y'all. Trust me.